everyone, my name is Abby with Craft Express. Welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial, we are going to be using Craft Express oven. But did you know that besides sublimating with the Craft Express oven, you can also work with clay products? Today, we will be using Sculpey Clay to make some really fun earrings using Craft Express oven. Stay tuned to see all the list of products that you will need for this project and where you can get them. We want to give a special thanks to our friends at Sculpey for sending us these products. Here at my table, you can see a variety of products to use with Sculpey. Sculpey has a line of oven-baked clay that can be used for jewelry or other clay crafts. Today, we're going to be using some of the tools provided by Sculpey as well as some of these molds that can be used to create earrings and so much more. We're also going to be using the instructions on the back provided that include time and temperature for baking your clay projects. All right, friends, let's get started.
Let's begin first with the liquid Sculpey. I have already preheated these molds based on the instructions located in the packaging. Then I'm going to start by filling out half of the mold using the gold liquid Sculpey. And using the silicone tool, you can move it around to make sure that you have an even coating all on that half side. Then after doing this step, I'm going to take some of the liquid pearl Sculpey and place it on the other half. Next, I'm going to use the lace mold, and I'm going to use the spatula that came with it to evenly coat it with the gold liquid Sculpey. Make sure that you preheat this one as well using the instructions on the packaging. Any extra excess, you can pour it back to the bottle. Now we're going to move on to the Primo and Souffle clay, and I'm going to be using several of these colors to create some different types of earrings. This tool comes in handy. It's a blade or a cutter that you can use to cut the piece of Sculpey clay that you're going to use. After conditioning it with your hands, then you can proceed to roll it out with the roller, and I decided to add some texture using this tool. I use the circle cutters to cut circle-shaped earrings, and then I'm going to do kind of like the same steps using the purple clay. Mold it with your hands. This part is called conditioning, so you can soften it and it makes it easier to roll it out. I'm also using a different type of roller. This one, it kind of looks like a rope, and using the same cutter to cut two different circles from it, and I cut one in half and decided that this will make the perfect pair for earrings. Now I proceeded to use a different color of Sculpey clay. This one is like a gold glitter one, and you can use different types of cutters to create earrings, as well as the tools provided to condition or add some extra designs to it. This one is a royal blue silver glitter clay. Again, this tool comes in handy to cut, roll out, and shape or form your clay, conditioning it to better use when you're cutting with the tools. Now the last color I'm going to be using is the red Sculpey clay, and with this one we're going to use the circle cutter to create our base, and then this really cool petal mold to cut out the flower shape or the petals for the flower. Then I'm going to be using, notice how I've used several of the tools provided by Sculpey, and then I'm going to be using this round metallic tool that helps really stick your petals down to the base, and it helps also mold the petals. Now we're ready to bake our creations. We're going to set the oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit on both sides, and then we're going to set it to 15 minutes. When the time is up, it's going to beep. Now we're ready to place our creations inside the oven. We're going to start first with the molds and the liquid clay. When the time is up, we're ready to remove it. Let these cool off completely, and then you can remove them from the mold. We're going to set the temperature now to 30 minutes, and this time we're going to bake the oven baked clay that we used before, primo and souffle. So we're going to wait for the timer to go off. When it's ready, now we can place our clay inside. Notice how they use different types of temperatures, both the primo and souffle versus the liquid Sculpey. When it's ready, it will beep or notify you again. Now it's time to pull these out, and once they're cool off, we're going to create our earrings. Look how beautiful this lace turned out. It is very soft and flexible. We're going to be making a project later on with this specific material. The mold came out incredible. Now you can add some Sculpey glaze to make it give it a little shine. This one I decided to turn into a ring. You can use any type of glue. This time I use a brand called Loctite. It is a super glue, and with my tool provided by Sculpey, I used it to poke holes on the earrings that I'm going to be creating. After making the holes, we are now ready to turn these into earrings. So I'm going to be using a connector and a hook to attach it to each of these earrings through the holes that we have just created. Lastly, I'm going to be using super glue to glue a rhinestone onto my flower and then glue the flower to the ring.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Now you know how to use Craft Express oven to bake your Sculpey Clay projects. Stay tuned on our next episode using Sculpey Clay and sublimation to create a beautiful project. Remember that you can head over to the description box just down below where you will find links to the products used in today's video. We hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day.